The Honoring Our Heroes Marathon is here for two purposes. One, to enhance the community's health, and two, service the needs of the veterans. Those are the only two mission sets we have.
We started Heroes Marathon event back in 2016 at the request of my neighbor. He's an Air Force veteran, and he just had a heart after doing his first marathon at age 79 in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. He came back home to Salem and said, we need to have a marathon here. And he felt strongly all the money raised needed to benefit veterans. So a group of volunteers came together. The American Legion, gave us the thumbs up to sponsor us.
I think we've been blessed every year to become a little bit bigger and make a little more money. It costs a tremendous amount of money to put one of these on. And but last year we were able to distribute a little over $35,000 to our different veteran groups. And in the 9 years that we've performed the race, we've raised and distributed over $200,000 to our veteran charities. I think that the Heroes Marathon is probably the best thing to happen to veteran organizations in my lifetime.
Our first year, I don't think we had quite 200 people, which kind of surprised me that we even had that many in 2016. And then, like I said, this year we hope for at least 600. This year our numbers are way up, and so we're excited. Apparently the word is getting out that this is one of the events to come and do, and that's very, very gratifying. From what I hear from people, they like our cause. They like that we're benefiting veterans. They like that it's a charity. They like the small town feel. They love our volunteers. Our volunteers are just top notch.
About a year and a half ago, we started thinking about how do we go from where we are, 9 years running, 10 years supposed to be a big deal. So about 8.5 years, I'm thinking, what's going to happen? And I mentioned to Marilyn, maybe we could ask the governor to create a trophy. Well, that'd be nice. Who's going to? I said, I'll do it. I'll just write a letter. And, naivety is a beautiful blessing. I've got many, many things done in my life because I was too naive to know that you couldn't do that.
Governor Kehoe has been a supporter of Heroes for the last few years. He and his wife, Claudia, they are sponsoring the Governor's Cup, which will be presented to the winning marathoner after he or she crosses the finish line. So that is super exciting. We're so grateful. Richard LaBrash on our marathon board is a Army veteran, and he deserves a lot of credit for conceptualizing this idea, as well as going through the necessary hoops to make this come into fruition. We have a law firm in St. Louis that will be purchasing the Governor's Cup, as well as a smaller facsimile for the winner to take home. But then every year the winning marathoner's name will be added to this perpetual trophy. So we're super excited about that. Like I said, big thanks to Richard and Governor Kehoe and Price Goldstein in St. Louis for making that happen.
And we've got tremendous support from our sponsors. Andrew, we've got sponsors that are sponsoring us that sponsored us year one. And they love what we do. They know what we're doing, and they like being a part of it. So we really want to make this a special year for our sponsors too. And I think this happening will kind of enhance what they've thought all this time.
The first winner of the Governor's Cup, boy, that's going to be an extra special feather.
Well, you got that right. How would you like to know that you came down to this marathon and you was the first person ever? Yeah, that book ain't got wrote yet.
And people hear the word marathon and they get kind of scared. So that's why I always like to emphasize we do have a 5K, we do have 10K. We have other distances besides the full 26 miles. And we can never have too many volunteers. So if people are interested, they can contact us through our website and write and say, hey, I'd like to sit at this particular intersection and just make sure that people stay on the course. And I should mention our website, www.heroesmarathon.com, and there's links to how to honor your veteran, how to register to participate, or how to volunteer.